Okay, amazing fifth graders. Let's be going over a little bit of homework. You guys should be on 410B. Let's take a look. Number 1 and 2 are going to be a little bit confusing to you guys because we didn't really do this lesson. But I'm just thinking that anybody that actually tried their homework could still figure it out. So look what it says. What rule could you write to relate with sequence 1? So basically they want to know what's happening to these numbers each time. How do you go from 4 to 8 to 12 to 16? What are they doing? I would say they're adding 4. So the rule would be plus 4. Where did I get that from? 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 4 equals 12. 12 plus 4 equals 16. All right, with that known, now it says, what is the unknown number sequence for number 2? Well, let's look. Sequence 2 is right here. 12, 24, 36, 48. What comes next? Well, they're counting by 12s. So what is 48 plus 12? 60. You could also look at it as 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. So the missing number would be 12 times 5, which is what? That's right, 60. All right, spiral review. Who remembers how to do this problem right there? That's right. Anybody that said, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, you guys got it. That color doesn't show up very good, so let's go to black. All right, so what do we do first? Parentheses. So remember, make your V. 3 plus 2 equals 5, and then pull everything down. Pull down 40. Pull down subtraction. Pull down times. Pull down 6. So parentheses, done. Is there any exponents? No. Is there any multiplying or dividing? Yes, there is. Yes, sir, right here. So we make a V from that. 5 times 6 is 30. Pull everything down. We have 40, take away 30. One more V. What's 40 take away 30? Get 10. You can make your V or your pizza or your Dorito. There's your order of operations. Number 4. What value is the digit 9? So you have to find the 9. Find what place value it is, but then you need to tell me how much it's worth. That part you might have gotten wrong. Let's try the blue. I don't know if it'll work. So we have, remember, ones, tens, hundreds. Remember how Mr. Manderfeld taught you? Ones, tens. So the 9 is in the tens, but it's the 10,000s. But you can't say it's in the 10,000s place. What's the value? What is 9 10,000s? 90,000. All right, you got the first 4 done. Let me go with the eraser. Watch how cool this eraser is. Go with the eraser. Clear all? No, I like the chip eraser. Look. See how satisfying that is? It just goes away. Let's see what happens if we do clear all, though. I think it's going to take away all the ink. It does. Oh, it even took away my picture. So I'm going to have to load that back in. I think it's still in my image library. It is. But now I got to make it bigger. There we go. And I got to rotate it. Come on, is this entertainment or what? All right. Let's look at number 5. Number 5 does ask for an estimate. Okay, it says, what is the best estimate for the sum? Remember, sum means adding. Look at the back wall. Let's go back to red. Of 7/8 plus 1/12. Well, they don't want the real answer. We do not need to stack this. Remember, what is 7/8 about? Well, it's almost all full. 7/8 is closest to 1. And 1/12 is closest to 0 because you only have 1 out of 12. So what's 1 plus 0? 1. Easy. All right, last one. Terry uses 3 cups of pumpkin seeds to decorate the tops of 12 loaves of bread. She puts an equal number on each. So that kind of is the clue. She's basically taking 3 cups and dividing it by 12. I don't know why that's not sticking. There you go. 3 12. So what does that equal? 3 divided by 12 is 3. Come on, give me a little color here. 3 12ths. That's it. Remember, write it as a division problem. 3 divided by 12. So how much does each get? They each get 3/12 of the pumpkin seeds. Come on, that wasn't that bad. All right, let's explore page 2. So now, go ahead, go for the perfect tear. Anybody that can see, let's see. Oh, I guess, yeah. Did I get the perfect tear on this? No, I didn't even tear it out. But go for the perfect tear, turn it back in, and then go ahead and turn to page. If the video is still going. 395. We're going to learn about ordered pairs. So go ahead, pause the video, turn that in, and come back and get to page 395. All right, so here's our 395. Look at how satisfying this is. All right, so now that you're on 395, let's take a little bit of notes here. All right, I want you guys to write what I'm writing over here. I want you to write it right there. Okay? So can you write it right there where you have some space? Okay. Yesterday I briefly mentioned, let's change pens here. I briefly mentioned ordered pairs, and I told you that ordered pairs look like this. It is 2 parentheses with a comma in between. We first have to move on the x-axis and then the y-axis. So you should be writing that right somewhere in here area, okay, where you have a little bit of room. X means how far you're going to go over, and y means how far you're going to go up and down. So it is important that you always go in that order, over and then up. Go ahead and say it. Over, then up. Correct. All right, switch colors. They want to know where is the letter C. So let's find C. I see it right there. Well, remember, you got to go over first. You're going to go over how many? 6. And then you go up how many? 3. So you go over 6, up 3. So what's the ordered pair? 6, 3. That was not hard. Okay, let me switch colors again. Let's go with green this time. 6, 3. For St. Patty's Day. All right, let's find the letter D. Okay, this one's a little trickier because you're not going to go up any. So let's take a look. Let me make my parentheses first. Okay, so for D, I got to find D. How do I get to D? Remember, you got to go over, then up. So how many do we go over? Let's see. We go over 1, 2, 3. So we go over 3. How many go up? We go up 0. You don't go up at all. It is okay to put a 0. Don't get tricked. So what is the ordered pair for D? 3, 0. I think you guys are getting this. Why don't you pause the video right now and do E and F by yourself? Miss Robles will talk to you. And then let's come back and see how to do the next section. Okay, should be back now. Clear all. No, not clear all. Let's just erase. Look at that. Come on. Isn't that fun to watch? Very satisfying. From this end, anyway. There we go. Erase it all. Missed a few spots. Okay, awesome. All right, let's look at the next section. All right, the next section says, plot and label it on coordinate grid A. They want you to go to 0, 9, and they want you to put an M. So again, go over first to 0. Well, guess what? I'm already there. And then go up 9 and put a dot at 0, 9, which would be right there. And then they say put the letter M next to it. That wasn't that hard. All right, let's do number 6. It says go over 8. Remember, always over first, then up. Go over 8. Okay, I just went over 8. And then it says go up 6. So we're going to go up 6. Going to put a dot there. So over 8, up 6, put an H. All right, do I really need to do one more with you guys? I don't think I do, but I will. And then you can do the rest on your own. And you have one more page to do before you can, if you're being good today, do a special shamrock coordinate grid that Miss Robles will have for you. So let's do number 7 here. We're going to go over 10, up 4. So we go all the way over 10. We go up 4. Try to be on the line right there. Again, over 10, up 4, and you put a K. All right. It should be pretty easy to finish both this page and page, I think it's 398A, or is it 396A? Let me take a quick peek. Yes, 396A. So when you're done with this whole page, before you get to do the fun activity, I think you should do a little bit of independent work and do 396A. I will be back tomorrow. I just took my daughter to San Diego too because it's her spring break. So I will be back tomorrow. I miss you guys. See you guys. Please be good for the guest teacher and do your homework, 396B. All right, see you tomorrow.